Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Upskill with Dharmendra. Friends, I hope you are all are doing great. So in today's learning video, we will understand UiPath credential types. So suppose in any of the interview questions, if interviewer wants to know with you that what is your understanding of credential and how many types of credential, how we deal with credentials. So how you will answer this question to the interviewer, or how you will explain this. Okay, so let's see. In UiPath, credentials can refer to several different categories depending on whether you are looking at robot authentication, data storage, or professional certification. So in terms of the UiPath, credential uh, has been categorized depending upon whether you are looking at robot authentication. Means when we run the bots, so that time authentication is needed to log into that machine, right? Like in unattended scenario, data storage. So we want to log into application and we want to store the login details. So that we do in orchestrated assets, credential asset, or professional certification. Uh, okay, so let's see one by one. First one, robot authentication credential. So these are used to authorize a robot to connect and interact with UiPath Orchestrator. Okay, client credential Auth 2.0, the primary modern method for unattended robots. It uses a client ID and client secrets pair generated via machine template to authorize the connection. Okay, so basically in unattended robots, this way is used. Itera- uh, Interactive sign-in allow user to connect a robot to orchestrator by logging in with their user account. So this is another way, interactive sign-in. This was the client's credential. User machine key. So legacy method for connecting robots via a specific machine keys and user credential. So this is also a way, user machine keys. So user machine keys. So legacy method for connecting robots via a specific machine keys and user credential. Now next point, credential assets, that is orchestrator. Within orchestrator, assets are used to store data. Credential is a specific asset type that securely stores. So in Orchestrator, there is a asset tab. So we store the data on assets, some configuration and all we do in assets. And in asset we have credential type of assets. Okay, username password. So in this credential uh, data type of assets, we have username, password stored as a standard string, password stored as a secure string. These are retrieved in UiPath Studio using the get credential activity. So in UiPath Studio, when we want to read the data from the assets, so we use get credential activity for reading the credential type of assets. Now next thing, uh, credential storage. Credential stores storage locations. UiPath support various external and internal locations to store these credentials. So UiPath supports various external and internal location to store this credential. How we do? Orchestrated database, the default built-in secure storage, third-party plugin, support by Azure Key Vault, CyberArk, CCP or Conjure, HashiCorp Vaults, Beyond Trust, Thycotic Secret Server, AWS Secret Manager, and Google Secret Manager. So these are the plugins or called third party. So these also UiPath supports this to store the credential. So let me repeat again. The third party supports of Azure Key Vault, CyberArk, HashiCorp Vault, Beyond Trust, Thycotic Secret Server, AWS Secret Manager, Google Sheet Manager. Okay. Windows Credential Manager, uh, local storage on a machine, accessible via the get secure credential activity. Okay. So Windows Credential Manager, it is a local storage on a machine, accessible via the get secure credential activity. So this is also a way. Okay. Now let's come to the next point. Account and user types. For platform access, UiPath distinguishes between local user, directory user, accounts managed directly within the UiPath platform. So these accounts managed within the UiPath platform, directory user, accounts provisioned from external directories like Microsoft Entra ID, formerly Azure AD or Google. Okay. Next point, professional digital credential. UiPath also offers digital credentials certification to individual to prove proficiency. First one are UiRPA, UiPath Certified RPA Associate. UiARD, UiPath Certified Advanced RPA Developer. UiABA, UiPath Certified Automation Business Analyst. So these are the certification to the individual to prove proficiency. So if we will do this course, we can prove that we have the understanding and we have done the courses. Okay friends, so in this learning video I hope you have understand uh, how we manage credential in UiPath, what are the ways we store credential. Okay, so let me go through these on high level. First one was robot authentication credential. So this is to run the robot. Okay. Second, credential estates orchestrator. So basically to log into any application, we store the credential in orchestrator. Third one, credential storage. So this is basically a third party is which UiPath supports to store credential. Fourth, account and user type. So local user or directory user. Fifth, professional digital credential. So these are the certificates available which we will do the training. So we will have the at least the to prove proficiency. Okay. So in next learning video, I will let you know more about the UiPath or other professional learning tools also, which will be helpful for you to grow and build your professional career. Okay, friend. Then that's it for today. Take care of yourself and do subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye bye.